General Adaptation Syndrome. The General Adaptation Syndrome provides a framework for understanding how organisms respond to stressors and the potential consequences of prolonged exposure to stress. Before going to the details, please remember to subscribe this channel if you are new here. Do watch other videos in this channel, share it with students and those who love learning psychology. Thank you. General Adaptation Syndrome. It is a concept in psychology that describes the physiological and psychological responses of organisms when they are faced with stress. It was first proposed by the Canadian endocrinologist Hans Selye in 1930s. Even if you know the physical effect of stress, you may be unaware of the different stages of stress. It is known as the General Adaptation Syndrome. That is various stage that is present in the stress, how we feel stress. When you understand the different stages of stress and how the body responds in these stages, it is easier to identify the signs of chronic stress in yourself. The General Adaptation Syndrome or the GAS occur in 3 stages. They are the alarm stage, the resistance stage, and the exhaustion stage. Each stage is characterized by a unique set of physiological changes that your body undergoes. In each of these stages, your body reacts in different ways. First stage of GAS is alarm reaction stage. It is the body's initial response to stress. The sympathetic nervous system is activated by the sudden release of hormones. You may better know this stage as fight or flight response. The sympathetic nervous system is a part of the autonomic nervous system. It regulates the functions of your heart, stomach, bladder, and intestines, and your muscles. You are not aware that this system is working because it automatically responds to stimuli. When the sympathetic nervous system is activated, it stimulates the adrenal glands. So the nervous system gets activated and it stimulates the adrenal glands. This gland in turn triggers the release of certain hormones, including the adrenaline and non-adrenaline, and these hormones are released into the bloodstream. These hormones that is released, it causes various physical symptoms such as increase in heart rate, breathing rate, rise in blood pressure. Various physical signs of being in the alarm response stage. It includes dilated pupils, increased heart rate, rapid breathing, trembling, pale or flushed skin, heightened senses, etc. According to Sally, most of the symptoms of the alarm response stage, it disappear or are reversed in the next stage. So the second stage is the resistance stage. In that stage, these symptoms are get reversed and they may reappear in the final stage of exhaustion. Second stage is the resistance stage. It is when your body tries to repair itself after the initial shock of the stress. If the stressful situation is no longer present and you can overcome the stress, your heart and blood pressure will start to return to pre-stress levels during this stage. If the stressful situation continues for a long time, or if you do not resolve the stress, then your body will never receive a clear signal to return to normal functioning level. That means it will continue to secrete the stress hormone and your blood pressure will stay high. What research says about the stress and your health is that the prolonged levels of high stress, it can cause disturbances in the immune, digestive, cardiovascular, sleep and reproductive systems. And you might have symptoms like bowel issues, headaches, sleeplessness, sadness, frustration, irritability, and poor concentration. And the prolonged stress that is not resolved that lead to the third stage, that is exhaustion stage. Exhaustion stage, prolonged or chronic stress, it leads to the last stage of general adaptation syndrome. Enduring stresses without relief, it drains your physical, emotional and mental resources to the point where your body is no longer able to cope with the stress. Signs that you are in the exhaustion stage include fatigue, burnout, decreased stress tolerance, etc. The physical effect of prolonged stress, it can weaken your immune system. It increases your risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and other chronic health conditions, which may include mental health disorders such as depression or anxiety. Now let's see what are the causes of this general adaptation syndrome. Any kind of stressor, both unpleasant and rewarding, dangerous or thrilling, it can trigger general adaptation syndrome. It can be physical, psychological or environmental in nature. Some common causes of stressor include physical stressor. These include physical injuries, infections, exposure to extreme temperature, chronic illness or physiological imbalances. For example, a person undergoing surgery or experiencing a severe illness can trigger the GAS response. Psychological stressor. It arises from cognitive and emotional factors. They can include work-related pressure, relationship problem, financial difficulty, academic demands, traumatic event or major life changes such as a divorce or loss of loved one. These stressors can have significant impact on an individual's mental and emotional well-being. Then environmental stressor. It refers to the external factors in a person's surroundings that can induce stress. They may include noise pollution, overcrowding, pollutions, natural disaster, or even daily hassles such as traffic or time constraints. These stressors can affect an individual's sense of safety, security, and the overall well-being. Managing general adaptation syndrome. The general adaptation syndrome, it is not a medical condition that you can be diagnosed with, but it is a process your body goes through automatically when it experiences stress. Finding ways to cope with prolonged stress, it will help prevent your body from going into the exhaustion stage because exhaustion stage is the riskiest stage of GAS. In this stage, your immune system is weakened and you are at an increased risk of developing health conditions. We already discussed that, like the high blood pressure, stroke, heart disease, etc. There is no single way or method to manage stress. You will have to identify your stressor and attempt to get rid of them or minimize them. A few tested and tried techniques that people have used to manage stress for centuries. It include eat a balanced diet. When you what you eat, it plays a significant role in how you feel. If you fuel your body with unhealthy food, it will be ill-equipped to handle stressful situations. Exercise more regularly. Research shows that exercising regularly can help reduce your stress level. If you are new to exercising or don't like to go to the gym, taking daily walks around your neighborhood is a great way to start moving. Then you can practice breathing exercise, taking deep and controlled breath when in a stressful situation. It can help you relax and cope better. Identify your triggers. The first step to managing your stress is identifying what triggers it in the first place. This could be a highly demanding job, communicating with an estranged relative, or going to a specific location. Identifying what trigger your stress can help you get rid of them. Write down your feelings. Journaling is an often overlooked way of dealing with stress. Writing down your feelings and coming to terms with them, it can help you cope better. Now let's see what we have learned in the topic General Adaptation Syndrome. We have seen that it can be diagnosed as a disease, but it is a set of stages that our body go through while it is confronted with a stress. The various stages in this GAS are alarm reaction stage, resistance stage, and exhaustion stage. We have learned what causes this GAS and how we can manage or deal with this general adaptation syndrome. In the upcoming video, we will learn stress and immune system. Hope you liked this video. Please share and subscribe. Thank you and keep smiling.